to 28 for 28, where I make 28 brews before my 28th birthday. And today is day 10. We made it. And I'm gonna do this very differently because, as you can see, I'm in a new place. I'm in my new place. And the card that we have today is literally perfectly fitting to what's happening, and so is the herb, and that's what we're all about. Okay, so today's card. Are you guys ready? It is the frickin' universe. It is the universe. The universe is a card that, actually, before I get into it, let's talk about the herb, because it's like, almost, I was like, how can you be so perfectly fitting? But the herb that we got is elderberry. So the universe is like an ending. It's like the accumulation of the journey. You started as the fool and you end in the universe, but it's like you fully manifested what you were. You are ending that cycle. But this is also a card about fully, it's like almost like passing the test. You've made it. And it's like you've made it into the realization of a self that is more closer towards your true core of who you are. It's the ending. And it's fitting because it happened to be the day that I also moved into my new place. And I'm so excited. And I really want to show you what I made it to be. But this is the first time ever that I made the choice to fully, and I mean fully, make this place a home. So I'm going all out with how cozy it is. Like, this is the first time where I'm like, no, I deserve this. I don't care how long I'll be here. I'm gonna make this room cozy, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm so excited, and it makes me so happy, and I'm so freaking grateful. The elderberry is actually just, okay, let's talk about the name. Elderberry, wisdom, like growth, like you made, like elderberry, you know what I mean? Like, we are it. She is all. She's the mother, right? Like, like she's truly fully embodied elderberry. Like, I know I will guide you, I will protect you, I will purify and break any hexes and curses. I will make sure that you are who you are, with all the love, care, compassion, respect, honor, glory, truth, free, justice, liberation, elevation, magic, spirit, and love. All of it. And I think it's just wonderful. And because of that, actually, I'm gonna start the brew right now because I am, like I said, in my secret spot. So I'm gonna, actually, I think you're supposed to boil it. So I'm gonna just put it in my steeper and steep it and just drink it this way. Also, I'm gonna eyeball it. And I know I put a lot, but also I can use it tomorrow. I want to use it tomorrow, and then see what it'll turn like. But yeah. Beautiful. And now we wait. Also, I just want to say that I do have a link in my bio or my description, depending on where you're watching this, to raise funds for Sudanese humanitarian aid. If you don't know, Sudan right now is going through a horrendous massacre, and the people need our help. So any amount helps. If you have $1 or $2 that you would like to send, please do send it through my link tree, and then I will send the amounts as they come through the link, since the link only accepts $5 and above. So please help and keep eyes on Sudan. So being able to reach this level of the universe really just taught me something about this journey that I've been on. And sometimes you're just going through the motion, and you forget that you are in a journey or you're in a process, and you're just taking it in. And when I say I've been taking it in, I've been taking it in. And I was just so lost at some point, and also knew that there was no choice other than that I have to keep going. And I had to love myself through the process, and also affirm to myself that the things that I want in life are manageable. Like, I can actually do that. Like, I do have dreams, and I can absolutely 100% make them happen. You know what I mean? And this actually brings me to like a conversation that I had. I was talking about manifestation, and I said I don't manifest things. I manifest myself, the person who has those things. I manifest myself fully. Not only do I have those things, but the person who knows how to value those things, how to keep those things, and also how to nurture those things, right? But in order for me to be able to do that, I need to know how to do that for myself, right? I am the person who wants those things. I'm the one who's creating this dream for myself, right? Of course, in support of my spirit guides and in support of the people around me and my loved ones and all of that. But in the end, it also falls on me. So looking back in reflection of all the times in which I was in this kind of journey, and I felt like I was quote unquote failing, when in reality, I was just in the process. I was being prepared to reach exactly where I'm at right now. Because now, every single time a quote unquote challenge that shows up, I am able to face it and literally move with so much grace, because I not only have I seen them all, you know what I mean? But I've also done things before that didn't really get me out of it, since I'm back here again. So now I just have to choose differently and continue differently. So sometimes the only person who's really in our way is just ourselves. And that's okay, because you just gotta love that self. You gotta pour so much love, you gotta pour so much like care into that person, because you need them. And that's you. And you need to teach them differently through love and care, and not through uh all of the, it's through shame and guilt and perfectionism and like expectations that are not meeting reality. You just got to meet yourself where you're at and work from there. And the universe also is a card that lets you know that something has came to its full manifestation, and it might not even be the thing that you thought that it would be, or the fact that you didn't even know, because with the Fool you're kind of like stepping into the unknown. So by the time you get to the universe is like, okay, now look at everything, because this is what you made out of that jump, out of that leap. You took a leap into the unknown, and this is where it got you. Now look at everything. Be grateful for everything. But most importantly, look at who you are. Who you have became to be. And I think that's honestly the best manifestation that you can have. Your whole true self. And each time you take a leap into the unknown, you step into an even more wholesome manifestation of yourself. And I think that is pure genius, pure love, pure magic, pure spirit, pure creation, pure fill in the world. You are the universe. Isn't that wonderful? So I've read about the elderberry, right? And her, oh my god. So it's mostly like in European myths that I've like read about, like the stories of how she became and stuff like that. And it's like, it's this wisdom that comes with it. It's like I mean, from the name, right? We said elderberry and whatnot, but she also comes in as a protection, right? Like she gives that mother, or not even mother, but mother like figure who has seen it all, have been through it all, and will advise you, will give you the best advice through it all, right? She is the one who will step in and do the work if it requires her to. She knows how to come to support you. She knows um, how to get you back in alignment, right? And she also will make sure to get rid of anything that's in your way. And I think that is so wonderful when you think about it in terms of the universe card, in terms of like an ushering into the new, right? It's like dusting off all of the things that you've just been through. It's like taking a shower, making sure you're fed, right? Nourishing you, making sure that no one's coming at you in any way, making sure your space is secured and clean, and making sure that what you're stepping into right now, you're stepping as your full self, ready, prepared for the next leap, for the next jump, for the next adventure. And she knows, and she's in full trust of you, knowing that you got this. You got this. She got you. uh this card also, when I was reading it, I've like learned something new. Not learned something new, but it was kind of like it says that you have fully not fully, but you have reached a new sense of self and have come to home within yourself, and that now you have learned interdependence. And I was like, if that doesn't speak right to my soul, how do I exist and know myself and be with others and depend on others, but also depend on myself? You know what I mean? I'm like, that is a life lesson. That's a life journey, obviously. But also, it just seems so like, yeah, like that's what I've been going through. Like, it's so validating. Like, hell yeah, I know. I'm learning more about interdependence. Like, hell yeah, I'm not super highly independent, you know, or like extremely codependent. There's a balance, and I'm figuring that balance out. And I'm so proud of myself. So, you, my love, you deserve to be proud of yourself too. So, I think both the herb and the card have just magically summed up this chapter for me, and it came at a number 10, like a completion of a cycle in numerology. You know what I mean? It's also Halloween, you know, the birth of the witches. You know what I mean? Like, I love when the world synchronized. Like, I love it. Like, you mean I won with the universe? Anyways, you guys, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm running on fumes at this point, but I'm also so incredibly grateful. I'm so incredibly blessed. And I'm so, 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 so proud and so honored that I have been on this journey and that I'm making it happen regardless of anything because this is what I want to do. And I'm excited for it. Ugh, I'm so ready for this tea. Honestly. So ready. Ooh, she's dark. Alright, you guys. This is my 10th brew. I am so excited to try this out. I love you guys. And until next time.